Hello, and thank you for joining this Film Connection webinar presentation. The Film Connection has put this together for your education, so as you can really understand how the Film Connection may be right for you and your film school needs. So let's get right into it. How is the Film Connection Film School different? We are not average, and we do not operate like most other schools. The Film Connection was founded in 1983, so we have been around for a while, but we have upgraded our method of education for the 21st century. How are we different? First and foremost, the Film Connection is based on the age-old model of learning like an extern. We've taken the college campus and the college classroom out of the equation. Imagine learning one-on-one and privately from a real filmmaker where you live. While others are learning in a college classroom, competing for the instructor's time, you will be learning in the real world, on real film sets, in a real production company, from an actual working filmmaker. Not only will you get firsthand and updated knowledge of gear, equipment, technique, but you're also going to, therefore, by virtue of how we deliver our education, you're going to be making connections as you learn. Needed connections. It's very important that we don't underestimate the need to make connections. We believe that most film schools fail at helping people make the connections they need to succeed in the business. Connections need to be a part of the education, not an afterthought. And with the Film Connection, they are integrated into the real-world classroom from day one. Okay, let's take a deeper dive now into some specifics. First and foremost, let's talk about locations. Where are we located? Many film schools are located in one city. That's fine. We, however, are located all over the U.S., Canada, even Australia, and the U.K. When you call and speak to an admissions representative, we'll be happy to tell you where we are located and if we are located near where you are currently living. If it's not possible for you to move, you don't have to put your film education on hold. Think about learning where you live, gaining all the knowledge you need, and then if you decide to move, you can move. Next, let's talk about some of the programs that we offer at the Film Connection. We offer a film production course in directing and producing and editing. We offer a cinematography course. We offer a screenwriting course. We're very proud of our offerings. We have recently updated our film directing course. Our cinematography course is second to none, and our screenwriting course is highly effective. Let's now talk about how you learn with the Film Connection, because this is important. If you should decide to enroll, we will give you a username and password to our learning management system. Think of this as an online portal where you will be able to log on and you will see the curriculum that you've signed up for. Most of our courses have 20 lessons or modules. We ask that you do at least one lesson or module per week. How it works is as follows. You do your reading, your exercises, and some writing, and at the end of each module, you will take a quiz. You then take that finished quiz into your professional filmmaker mentor, and he or she will build upon what you're learning in the module and practically apply that and show you how that works in the real world. You will make films of your own with us while you're studying with your mentor. You will be getting a world-class education in understanding the history of cinema and how the current world of movie making operates. Now, here's where it gets really exciting with the Film Connection. When you sign up with the Film Connection, you are actually given 3 mentors. Mentor number 1 is the actual filmmaker that you're visiting at his or her production facility. Mentor number 2, we call an academic facilitator, and they're helping you with your curriculum if you should have any additional questions that the mentor didn't cover. They're also helping critique a movie you're making or want to make, a story idea, and they're helping you to understand other film concepts as they come up. The Film Connection, however, also gives you A third mentor. This mentor is a professional screenwriter who has written movies you've most likely heard of, and you are actually writing a screenplay while you're engaged as a student with the Film Connection. 3 mentors over 6 months at a minimum of 10 hours per week, which begs an interesting question and one we hear often. Can I go more than 10 hours per week? And the answer to that is yes. We have some students going 20 hours per week, some going 30 hours per week, some even going 40 hours per week. We are flexible to your schedule. Now, some of you may be wondering what kind of successes we've had with graduates of the Film Connection. While this is updated daily, and we, of course, invite you to call and speak to an admissions representative for the most current list, on your screen are just some of the hundreds of Film Connection success stories we are proud to share with you. Let's now talk about Film Connection's tuition. We hope you're doing your research on us and also other schools. Some are $60,000 or more. We encourage you and your family to ask a very important question. Will you be able to pay that money back? It's a lot of money before interest accrues. Our programs are very well priced. They are designed to keep you out of debt. So depending on the particular program you're looking for, please ask our Director of Admissions exactly how much your tuition will be. Some of you will not be able to afford to pay in full, so don't worry. We have many other payment options, including the ability to take out a privately funded student loan. Let's now talk about how our process works. After you speak with an admissions rep, after you've gotten all of your questions answered, we are going to set up for you an open house interview with a real filmmaker in his or her film production facility. You're going to be able to go down and meet the mentor one-on-one and ask him or her any additional questions you may have. One word about acceptance into the Film Connection. We're often asked, is everyone accepted? And the answer is no. We base acceptance into our program on one thing, not experience, but work ethic. How hard are you willing to work for your career in the film business? If you are who you say you are and you are willing to work harder than anyone else, convey that to your mentor in that first open house interview and you will get accepted. Show up late or flake on the meeting, you're not going to get accepted, of course. Work hard and get there on time. Convey your positive attitude. You will get accepted. No, not everyone is accepted, but those that are great candidates do get accepted. So be a great candidate. Let's now talk a little bit about the Film Connection Career Services Department. We understand that one of the reasons you're going to a film school is, of course, to one day make a career for yourself in the film industry. This is where we get very excited about our offering, and it's an important point we'd like to convey to you here. The best way to get a job in the film industry is to know people. It's to have connections. It's to have your phone filled with as many film professionals who you know, and perhaps most importantly, who know you. You see, the film business, the music business, pretty much anything in entertainment doesn't work like the rest of the world. It's not a world that hires on a college diploma. Said another way, diplomas mean nothing in the film business. The only thing that matters in the film business, again, is who you know and who knows you and your work ethic, who knows you and your talent, who knows you, and if you're reliable. That's what we love about our model and how that integrates with career services. Remember, your mentor is somebody that can hire you. So if you're on time each and every session, if you've done your homework, if you have a positive attitude, if you're likable and fun to be around, when a job becomes available, who do you think your mentor is going to turn to hire? Who's worked with you for 4 months and very much likes you Do you think your mentor is going to put an ad out looking for a film assistant, looking for a production assistant, looking for someone to write something for him, looking for someone to film something for him? No, of course not. Your mentor is going to look to you. We succeed in getting people work because you're already in the room. You've already made the connections from the very first day you show up as an extern. Additionally, we have a career services department who's calling around and canvassing the country to look for movie sets, calling production companies, and any other film-related services where you may find employment. We are going to help you get in the door with those companies. You'll already be in the door with your mentor. You'll already be in the door with your academic facilitator. You'll already be in the door with your screenwriting mentor or editing mentor. But now the Career Services Department is going to be calling on your behalf to get you in the door as a graduate of other film production and film-related services. We're going to help you with your resume. We're going to help you get in the room and teach you how to interview properly. Career services at Film Connection is second to none. So thanks so much for your time and viewing this Film Connection admissions presentation. I'm sure most of you have more questions or want to take a deeper dive, understanding how the Film Connection is different and how it may be better for you. Please feel free to call one of our admissions representatives at the number you are seeing on your screen. That's the fastest way to get your questions answered. Or, of course, feel free to go back to filmconnection.com and look for one of the many apply forms. Fill out an application, and we will definitely be giving you a call. We thank you for your time, and we wish you good luck as you begin your journey to becoming a filmmaker.